And yes, the winter weather is here.
Now, if you can stay inside, stay off the roads today, do so. Things are icy and the temperatures are dropping. We're going to check in with Shane and Chris in just a minute. But first, senior reporter Tony Plohetski is joining us now this morning with an update on conditions in Williamson County. Good morning to you. And what can you tell us about what's taking place in Wilco?
And Rob, of course, in addition to keeping up what is going on in the city, we're also spending some time this morning trying to learn what's happening in our outside areas as well. So I talked just a few minutes ago to Williamson County Judge Bill Gravel, and this is what he said. State Highway 29, which runs to the east and west in Williamson County near Georgetown, he said has really now become the dividing line between what is frozen and what is not. To the north, significant ice is beginning to accumulate, according to County Judge Bill Gravel. To the south, he said it is only now, that was just around 15 minutes ago at 6:15, starting to accumulate. Since midnight, Williamson County has had 7 vehicle accidents. He said because of wet roads, 2 of those people were taken to the hospital. Yvonne and Rob, the judge also said that 4 roads in Williamson County are closed at this time due to flooding. He said that the significant rain that fell overnight took emergency officials a little bit by surprise. I've also been in touch with police this morning in Cedar Park and Georgetown. The Cedar Park Police Department reports no accidents as of this morning and no road closures. That is certainly good news. And Georgetown officials have had just 1 crash since midnight, but they do report that ice increasingly is beginning to accumulate on roadways in the city of Georgetown. Yvonne and Rob.
Sounds like, Tony, that the people are heeding the warning and staying in with those low number of accidents.
Absolutely. Counties both to the west of here, to the north of here, and I hope to have some more updates from them as well. I do want to say in the city of Austin, as someone who was just on the roads not very long ago, the window for getting anywhere you want to be is really closing or has in fact closed. Ice on the city of Austin roads is beginning to accumulate at this time. So if you have to venture out this morning, I would say use extreme caution and go very, very slowly.
Tony, Judge Gravel, he was saying something yesterday where he was, we interviewed him, and he was mentioning how Texans, I mean, you want them as your buddy, they're your fighting buddy, but when you talk about going onto the roads and dealing with the icy conditions, that's a whole different story because we're not used to driving on these roads. We think we can and we want to, but we're just not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we think we can, but then you go and then you just see people driving, you're thinking this is not a good combination. Stay off the roads. We're not, used to it.
Well, I think that's an issue, but also, I think that we have some hills in this area that are more deceptive than maybe we think. I've certainly learned that running through the city of Austin through the years. Some of those hills that maybe you think are a slight incline end up feeling a lot more steep, both when you're running and when you're driving on them, particularly when there is an ice accumulation on those roads. And again, that's what we're seeing this morning. I didn't have very far to make it from home to the station. But again, you can really feel and see that ice accumulation starting to form at this time. I would say just a thin sheet here in the city near KVUE.
Yeah, it's white knuckle driving, right? I get really anxious, you know.